Hello everybody, Stingswash back with another chronological UK Bluray Steelbook review. We're up to number 241, and we'll go through to number 260. The last video, which was a week or so ago, apologies for the delay, but other things have cropped up, so this has been put on the back burner. But we've started off with the 24th of June releases. There was 9 releases that day, but we only showed one. It was Foxy Brown, so which would have been later on in the video, or would have been in this video. But I wanted to do them all in alphabetical order, all the Batmans, not alphabetical order, chronological order, sorry. And so, yeah, I moved Foxy Brown up to go above these. But yeah, but a wave of 7 that were all released on the same day. I just double checked actually because I started this video and I wasn't sure if I was right or not. But yes, I restarted the video. But basically, these were originally supposed to be out on different days, I think. But all 7 ended up on the 24th of June coming out. So here's the original Batman release from 1989. Really awesome, dark movie, one of the better Batman films of the whole, of the whole 7, or 8 if you want to include Adam West's 1966 movie, which I wouldn't mind seeing a steelbook release for. So this is the disc into nice inside artwork, and this wave, all 7 are still widely available and for pretty cheap prices now, around £7. They're all exactly the same in terms of a nice matte finish and no embossing or debossing anywhere. The other good thing about a lot of these earlier titles is that they match up, with the exception of one, which we'll get to shortly. So here's Batman Returns again, nice emblem on the front, just like Batman. Some nice poster style back artwork, and then it's cool inside artwork too. I always think Michelle Pfeiffer was the best Catwoman, or certainly the best looking anyway. But yeah, she was very good at that role. The third one is the Anomaly Batman Forever. Now this one unfortunately doesn't match the rest because it has what should have been the back artwork on the front and what should have been the front artwork on the back. This is the Val Kilmer one, the one with the nipples. That's all I remember about this one. I remember having a poster of this on my wall when I was a kid, just because it was Jim Carrey. Some really nice inside artwork, I'll say that. This is the 1995 release. These were coming out every 3 years pretty much at this point. And then we have the 4th one, Batman and Robin, with George Clooney. Even though Arnie got the top villain on the front there. And yeah, I mean, these are all nice, some nice artwork on these. We'll say that. Again, inside artwork matching the disc, not good. But yeah, you can pick them up for like £7 each, you can't really go wrong. So then we move on to the newer Batman trilogy, Batman Begins. And these ones are just as nice as the rest, but as I say, they don't match up with the others. Some really nice artwork on these. Now these are matte finish, but they do look glossy, so that's good. They may well be glossy. You know what? I forget what glossy is now. It's been that long. I'm pretty sure they're not glossy. They're just not that rough. Yeah, they're matte finish, but very nice nonetheless. And as I say, these are all again around £7 each, which is a bargain if you ask me. Here's the Dark Knight. Really cool artwork there. And of course this one's 2 discs. It's the movie and the special features. There's the bike there inside, Batpod, whatever it's called. And then the 7th one, The Dark Knight Rises. Again, it's a 2 disc release, and of course this had already been given a steelbook from HMV, which I do prefer, I must admit. I do think it's a better looking steelbook. And again, we have the 2 discs there. It's a nice inside artwork too. So yeah, you can now pick up these. I mean, I paid around £80 when these came out. You can pick them up now for under £50. So I'd definitely say go for that. So steelbook start to fall. Brilliant. Hopefully not damaged. 2 seconds. unfortunately try and pile up too many at once. So we also had another release on the same day, and that is Hansel and Gretel. This is the second Entertainment Store exclusive to be released after Jack Reacher, and this time they didn't have any problems with any defects or anything. This has got lovely embossed title and border, and this one was limited to just 1,000, and I actually missed this one when it first came out because it sold out within one day. Luckily it came back and I got it later. It's the Blu-ray release, and there's also the 3D Blu-ray, which I actually put in myself from the 3D Armory I've got. There was a DVD in there originally, but yeah, this was limited to just 1,000 copies in the UK, so a very rare release, and it never came back after that, unlike other titles on Entertainment Store like G.I. Joe, which we'll show shortly. This one never came back, so yeah, it's a pretty rare release, although you can get a cheap import. So we now move on to the following week. This was the 1st of July, I think. Where are we at? Yes, 1st of July. And July only had 5 steelbooks, remarkably. After that, it certainly picked up pace, but for whatever reason, July there wasn't that many releases. So you Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 box set. This one is out of print, but back in stock at Zabby. I think Zabby Outlet. They have some stock they found, I think. But yeah, it seems that with Studio Canal releases, it is a bit hit and miss at the moment. These ones have sold out. Some others, which were sure, like, well, Evil Dead 2 sold out, but like Evil Dead hasn't. Place Beyond the Pines hasn't, but Rambo has, but Rambo 2 and 3 haven't. But Rush is looking like it's going out of print, and the same as the Ghibli releases. So yeah, it's a bit, you never quite know what you're getting with them. Just readjust myself here. So now we move on to the first Disney collection release. This is marked as Disney, the Zabby Disney Collection #1, but it wasn't actually called that until after it had already got out of print. Aladdin, lovely release. This nice border, beautiful embossed title, and also around the title there as well. And this is a glossy Disney release, and you don't get many of these anymore. In fact, you don't get any anymore. They're all matte finish now. Lovely back artwork as well. It's very rare to get a mint condition version of this release for whatever reason. There's a lot of paint issues around, but luckily I only ordered one and it was mint, so I was very lucky with that indeed. These days I don't get so lucky. In fact, just today I got another steelbook that was damaged. It seems that in these days, and I'm not just talking about a little bit of damage, I'm talking about it was like caved in. It was obviously like that before it was sent, because it's well protected. But yeah, I'm just getting no luck at all now with steelbooks. It's starting to become a pain. I'm having to order 2 or 3 just to get one that's. I can live with a little, tiny bit of paint issue or even a little scratch. It's not bad, but some of these releases, they're really bad now. Anyway, enough of that rant. So now we move on to the following week. This is the 8th of July, and again, just one release of the week, and that was G.I. Joe Retaliation 3D. This was around £25, I think, on release, and it's still the same to this day. They still got stock, incredibly enough. They've still got stock, even though it's limited to 2,000 copies. I'm not quite sure how that's happened, but there you go. So there's the stick inside, and here we have the 2 discs, feature film and 3D, and yeah, it's nice and sell artwork too, but just for whatever reason I think it's just overpriced. But compared to other 3D steelbooks, it's not really. I guess it's just out of the movie not being as good. I think if this had been £20 or £18, it would have sold out. But that's the way it is. It's a nice release. There's no embossing or debossing or anything. So now we move on to some Zabby exclusives from 2 weeks later. I think this is the 29th of July. So first up we have Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And this one I always forget it's got an embossed border and title. I always forget about that because the pictures that you see make it look like it hasn't, make it look like it's just basic on the front. Still got the Close Encounters Ultraviolet in there. Don't know how I managed to miss that, but I better redeem that before I put this video up, in case anyone saw it. Unless I've already redeemed it, in which case, what the hell. So yeah, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, single disc release. I still have the 2-disc edition, collector's edition, and also it's in my Sony Classics Amaray collection as well, which come with nice embossed slips. So this is my triple dip on this one. This one got really cheap, and I think it did sell out eventually, but it got really cheap before it did, like £6. The other title, which I think has just also gone out of print, but or at least out of stock, should I say, out of print, same thing, in Zabby's case, because they're the only ones that have it. Taxi Driver. I like the Steelbook, but I don't think I like it as much as others do. Got a nice embossed title and border, but some have said that they think it's like the best Steelbook for a long time. I don't think I'd agree with that. And there's another one that I've forgotten to take the ultraviolet code out of. So it looks like I've got 2 to redeem. I mean, as I say, it's okay, but I don't think it's like super amazing. But it is nice. We'll say that it is nice. But again, I think this one recently sold out. It's got also glasses that are embossed as well there. But it's very nice. I'll say that. Just I don't know. It's okay. I'm saying it's okay. I'm saying it's very nice. You know what I mean? It's in the top, you know, maybe 15-20%, but it's not in the top 2 or 3%. So now we have Evil Dead, and this was the start of a massive amount of Steelbooks released in the latter part of August. The 12th of August this came out, and this was a Zabby exclusive, which is still available, I believe. We have a nice Studio Canal release here. Nice back artwork as well, front artwork. It's a double player title, which they do like to do, Studio Canal. They always seem to do that where they can. Rush is a double player, I know that. Fingers crossed I'll have my copy in a couple of days. So I went for the Amaray and Series exclusive, which is also out of print, but I should have gone for the Steelbook, I think. So grabbing that while I can. And there's the sort of creepy inside out up there. I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was a very good homage to the original, but also it stood out on its own. I'm not sure if we'll get a sequel to this, but I thought it was very good. And Jane Levy, who played the lead, is awesome. I like her a lot. Hope she gets some more good films like that. And we also have to show, again from Studio Canal, Evil Dead 2. This is obviously a sequel to the original Evil Dead, or remake, better remake if you like. And this one surprised a lot of people by going out of print and out of stock very quickly. I like it. It's different. It's got a sort of it's sort of difficult to say, but it sort of hits the light very well. And this is also the remastered Evil Dead 2. That's the DVD, but it's the remastered Evil Dead 2 Amaray. I keep saying Amaray. I know as I say that Blu-ray. It's because I always think of Blu-rays as Amarays, but yeah, it's the remastered release Blu-ray disc of Evil Dead 2, because I think the original one was out by Anchor Bay, but I think that had a lot to do with why this Steelbook sold out. But it's very nice indeed. I'm glad I pre-ordered it. I like as well, it's got the little chainsaw motif on the side there, which they continued with the Rambo releases, one of which we'll get to very soon. So we are still on the 12th of August. We have another 3 from that day, and these are all Zabby exclusives. Here I have the Jungle Book, which I believe at the moment, if you buy a penny chew, you get a free Jungle Book. That's not too much of an over-exaggeration, but certainly buy any Steelbook, and you can get the Jungle Book for a tenner. Yeah, you can get it for about a tenner, but I think actually now they just sell it straight up at $9.99. Diamond edition release, and yeah, I was really sort of a bit upset that they got so cheap. Same as Little Mermaid. Far nicer than a £10 steelbook, and sort of gutted that I paid 20 quid for it. All the characters are embossed, as is the title, the border around the title, and also the border of the front there. Just really awesome steelbook, and as I say, they just made too many. I think they made 10,000 at least, just far too many. Up next we have another one from the same day, The Place Beyond the Pines, another new release on steelbook at the time, on Blu-ray, sorry. Nice little pines at the bottom there, and I love the back artwork as well. It's originally this looked like it was going to be white, but of course white equals silver when it comes to Zavi. Just take the two discs out. I have to hurry this up because my battery's going to die, and I want to try and get this done and up before it goes, so that I don't end up having to wait all day to put this up. So I have to wait for the battery to charge up. It takes hours and hours. So yes, Place Beyond the Pines is still available. This one, however, isn't. Rambo First Blood. This sold out. Really nice machete there on the side. This sold out pretty quickly when it came out. It came back in stock briefly and then went again, but any stock now is probably just sort of the odd one they find in a warehouse somewhere. But yeah, I'm not sure if 2 and 3 will go the same way, but this one is an iconic movie and very well done. Really like the glossy machete knife on the front there. So we're down to the last two for this video. This was from the following week, the 19th of August. Only one release this week, Oblivion. This one's still available. It's a universal release, but it's kept its value very well. It's always been around £50 to £20. I think I've actually got it for 13 on release, but I was very lucky with that. Really good film and a lovely steelbook. It did also get that frame packaging release on regular Blu-ray, which has failed because there hasn't been another one since. Not very good, not very nice. And the last one is The Fall of the House of Usher. Really nice old school artwork here, even has a certificate X on the front. This is from Arrow, of course. They do very well on these releases. This one's still available, and now you can pick it up for dirt cheap, cheapest chips, as they say. There's the booklet, as always, with their releases, and the disc, and pretty basic inside artwork, but nice nonetheless. But yeah, another good release from them. They very rarely disappoint. So there you go. That's it for this video. Thanks again for watching, and we'll be back with another chronological review very soon. I'll try and get another one up this week, and then probably just get back to doing one a week. But thanks again for watching. We'll be back very soon with another 20, which will start off with Time Bandits and go all the way through to I think it's Gremlins. So yeah, thanks again for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye for now.